Gangs have a objective to rule the territory by any means necessary.
If a student is being bullied, it's very difficult for them to learn.
Peer pressure, if you hang out with people that do the wrong thing, they try to get you to do the wrong thing.
They feel nobody's there for them, nobody listens to them.
We fight the battle every day, and we are slowly but surely winning the battle.
You're not going to get nowhere far in life using drugs and being in a gang.
You're young and you're going to make mistakes. What you do after that mistake is the important thing.
There are people in the world who want to help you. Everyone isn't out to get you.
Gang involvement is associated with delinquent behavior, with violence, with criminal activity. All of those things can lead to students either not being in school or not coming to school prepared to learn.
Media doesn't really promote good role models or present appropriate behavior for kids.
You know, I think as much as we can teach kids, if their home life is not strong, then we're fighting an uphill losing battle.
One thing I can tell you is that the community doesn't come together enough to make sure that those kids in Albany High School make it out.
I believe that kids only know what they see in their communities every day. Growing up in Albany, there was a lot of violence and a lot of crime.
The kids in the school, it'll be probably one group ganging up on one kid, bullying, and they'll bring it into the school, even though it shouldn't be on the streets either.
I think youth are demanding that they be respected first these days.
They've encountered adults that have told them one thing and done something different. If you're going to deal with a youth, you want to be, fair, firm, and consistent.
No one ever talked to me about college until 12th grade. No one never asked me what I was good at.
They're trying to understand who they are, themselves, and how they fit into the world that they're coming to understand.
Our young people want somebody who is genuinely concerned about their well-being.
Some kids don't think that the parents only say that just to keep them away from what the parents don't want you to do.
Usually they feel like nobody's there for them, nobody listens to them.
It's because I show them that I care about them, and that I really don't have to be here. I don't have to be here, but I am here every day.
Okay, one more time together. Respect is not a gift, you have to earn it. So now, since you're saying to me, Officer Willie, that you care for your community and your environment, next time you go to the corner store, are you gonna do the same thing you may have used to be doing, which is throwing their garbage on the street? Will you do that?
It's a program for school-age children to teach them gang awareness skills, conflict resolution.
The goal for the program is to teach children how to resist the gangs, how to get out of the gangs so that they can change their communities around.
Is that the kind of neighborhood you want to create? No, not at all. Remember that you are part of the
Solution.
At 1 year, students who had received GREAT demonstrated some benefits in terms of behavior. They were less likely to report gang involvement or delinquent behavior.
The biggest impact of GREAT is the relationship between the police officers and the kids. That's a very big barrier that needs to be broken down between law enforcement and the youth of the streets. So GREAT, to me, helps break down that barrier so they can see the human element of the officers.
It's definitely more effective than having other people do it, in that the school resource officers are invested in the school that they work in.
A lot of students never get a chance to really talk to officers in the type of environment that the GREAT program allows them to communicate in.
Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let you go.
He used to come in and basically tell us not to be in gangs and not to disrespect our teachers and don't let people talk us into being in gangs.
The right thing to do is basically stay in school and don't do other things that you're not supposed to do, like being gangs.
To do the things I want to do, you have to stay out of trouble, and the stuff that they teach you not to do, if you do it, you can get in trouble.
I'm proud of myself that I have a good education and that I keep my grades up.
I got a job and I'm doing good in school. My grades is good.
It's rewarding because you get to see a life changed. You get to see a youth turning their life around and, you know, wanting to do good in school and going to college and succeeding in their future.
It's okay to be a leader, meaning you don't have to go along with the group if in your heart you know something's wrong.
People think there's a magic pill, a magic program, a magic solution. It's not. It's everybody working together and playing their position, playing their part.
In my experience, there is no magic bullet for the school system. There are some significant challenges out there, but at the same time, there are a lot of very talented and committed people in the schools and in the communities and in the homes who know what the problems are and are working to address them. And I think we are making progress.
I believe that knowledge is power and power equals change.
They will become our leaders one day. And if you teach them self-esteem and leadership skills, you can get them to understand that the sky is the limit.